It's your night tonight.
Empty in the house.
What's good, MP?
Shaking, MP. About to tear the roof off.
Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball. Let's see some of the numbers here for him.
And a stat to focus on is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been working on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot better on D.
Here are the 5 for Philadelphia. MP is out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Paul George. Then there's Jared McCain. And it's Maxey in at the point. And for Utah, we've got Filipowski, George out there with Collier. Then it's Walker Kessler. And it's Sensabaugh in at the small forward. And as the regular season winds down, some teams must be concerned about their seeding grid.
Yeah, B.A. For teams still on the bubble, just getting into the postseason is the concern. For the top teams, seedings are huge. They want as many home games as possible.
Now here's MP, coming off a solid outing against Sacramento. Pass to Embiid. Good on the shot.
You know, you see how comfortable MP is operating pick and rolls? Just great decision-making from him.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Utah's head coach. Coach knows that Joel Embiid is going to get his fair share of trips to the line, and he told me that's a part of his game, and he's great at it. If he can bait us into contact and still find a way to get a shot up, it's going to take a very disciplined approach from us tonight on Joel. We'll see if they're up for the task. Back over to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
George outside. Pass to Collier from deep. Rebound by Philadelphia. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
And the fact that they did all of that on the road was really impressive.
George outside. Here's Sensabaugh. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Shot clock at 5. For 3, Collier. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. The 76ers have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. From deep, MP drops in the 3. MP's got 6 points.
Yeah, that's a key 3 for MP. If he hits these at a high rate, he'll have a spot in this league for a long time.
Pass to Filipowski. Over MP. The Jazz again can't hit.
1 for 5 out there, but no worries. Just keep attacking.
Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Well, these days, interior offense takes great determination and discipline.
And now the first timeout called here for Utah. Boy, you look at Joel Embiid. He's playing really well right now.
Yeah, and this guy's been unstoppable in the painted area. They're going to call timeout and figure it out. Deny him the ball, double him, something has to change.
Checked in for McCain. 10 games left this year. Let's see what the playoff race looks like in the East. Taking a look at the 76ers. Final stretch of the season. They've got the #1 seed and have shown no signs of giving it up.
When I look at the 76ers, they've really impressed me with their play this year. There's a reason they are first in the conference right now, and that's because of their hard work and selfless attitude.
Utah with another miss.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
I just love the ball movement.
Jazz trail by 14. 1:52 left in the first quarter. Kessler, a screen on Maxey. And he lobs it up and finished off by Kessler.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Kings played some superb basketball. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and once again, he was lights out from distance. It was a performance that will stick with the fans for a long time. Let's see what he has in store for us in this one.
Thanks as always, Allie. Great report. It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., there was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
Well, he did whatever he wanted. I love the fact that he was under control, yet very aggressive.
George passes to Filipowski. There's 45 seconds left in the first. It's George on the wing, covered by Grimes. George's shot is off. Now Philadelphia with it. They're on a 19-7 run. And Embiid throws it down.
Yeah, Embiid is a big alley-oop threat, so it's good to see his teammates find him out there.
Here's Collier. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Filipowski. Kicks it to George. 17 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Shot's good by Collier. And here's MP from outside. Sinks it from distance. MP's got 11 points.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
Yeah, when you string triples together, it adds up quickly.
MP getting it done for the 76ers. Hitting 3 trays in the quarter, providing some sharp shooting. And more NBA action on 2K Sports. Coming your way right after this. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the 76ers?
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And another thing they've done consistently well is attack the paint. They have stayed aggressive under the hoop and gotten high percentage looks.
Yusuf Nurkic is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Terrence Mann. Then it's Bailey. That's the group for Utah, getting going in the second.
Yeah, speeding in there and getting some air time. MP with a solid jam off the drive.
To the middle. Here's Nurkic. And Nurkic throws it down.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
That's the kind of play that can spark a run. A dunk like that energizes everyone on the team.
MP shot is off.
Well, after lighting it up from deep in the first quarter, they have quieted him down.
Takes a 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. Tim, you graduated with an MBA from an elite business school. How has that impacted how you look at the NBA?
Well, it certainly gives you a look at how the business side of things are impacted in the NBA and a real grasp of the numbers. And man, oh man, are those numbers big at this level.
Jazz trail by 11. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Philadelphia's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Three-pointer. Utah grabs the miss.
It's been a rough quarter for him. I think patience can help. Take the shots that are there. Don't force it.
Knocks down the triples.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Puts up a 3. Oh, a silky 3 from MP.
Another triple for him. His 4th of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
Back to George. Utah moving the ball around. Here's Collier. His last outing, he had 20. No good on the triple.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
Maxey passes to MP. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
How about the motor of Tyrese Maxey, Tim? He just does not quit ever.
He's one of those guys who tracks the most miles run during games. Maxey probably wears out his shoes faster than anyone. Sharp turns, hard cuts. He's always on the move.
And Utah calls time here. A different look here for Utah. Kessler, he's checked in for Nurkic, and Sensabaugh subbed in for Bailey. The 76ers also with a sub. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Drummond. Over to the wing. Here's Sensabaugh. Off target with the three.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
MP, the pass to Embiid. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Embiid's got 12.
Yeah, getting aggressive in the paint. Look at Joel putting his size to work.
Pass to Collier. A minute 37 left in the second period. Kessler, a screen on Maxey. Clock at 4. The Jazz again can't hit.
And it just feels like his poor shooting has been contagious to his entire team as they find themselves trailing.
And here's MP from outside. Gets the 3-ball to go. MP's got 22 points.
Well, unless the defense adjusts, I don't see any change here. He has flat out taken over this game with his scoring.
With the drive. Pass to Sensabaugh. Here's Collier. Maxey covering. Oh! MP with a block.
Getting blocks requires a blend of confidence and athleticism. Luckily for MP, he has both.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
George, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And the 76ers with possession. They picked up 11 straight. Screen by Embiid. Stolen by Kessler. Over to the left wing. Kicks it to George. Pass to Sensabaugh. Now here's Filipowski. For 3, Collier. Counted from distance. Collier's got his second basket.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit.
Screen by Embiid. MP drives in. That's good from Embiid on the assist by MP. 14 points for Joel Embiid.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Here's Sensabaugh. For 3, Collier. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers feeling confident. 18-point lead to end that quarter. Defense is setting the tone. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Thanks for joining us for this fun-filled burst of basketball bliss. We kick off tonight's show with the power rankings across the league. And this is totally off topic, but how did you guys feel about games on back-to-back nights?
I didn't mind back-to-back games, but what I really like were back-to-back titles.
Yeah, I know a little something about that too, Shaq. I know it's pretty sweet.
Well, it sure is nice to see you guys agreeing about something for a change. And looking now at that first half where everything was going wrong for the Jazz.
You can do everything else, but if you don't take care of the boards, well, you know what I'm going to say.
Your goose is cooked? You're in hot water? Any of those?
Where were you born, Ernie?
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
Second half underway. Here's who Nick Nurse has got on the floor. Jared McCain out there with Tyrese Maxey. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then it's MP. And it's George in at the three. Here's Sensabaugh. George defending. Sensabaugh, no good.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey guys, Joel Embiid over the years has had some tough luck with injuries. He said, I've broken my face twice. I came back early with the risk of losing my vision, broken fingers. I still came back. I wish I was as lucky as others, but that doesn't mean I'm not trying to do whatever it takes to be out there. Back to you, BA.
Thanks a lot, Allie. For three, George. Yes, and it's Embiid picking up the assist. George has got 6.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
Pass to Kessler. Here's Sensabaugh. Here's Collier. Tough touch off the glass. Collier's gotten his third basket of the night.
Timeout. A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And on the 2K leaderboard, the teams that have stonewalled offenses over the last month. Philadelphia, number 1.
And they have really been focused on picking up their defensive effort, playing passing lanes, pressuring ball handlers, and trying to contest every shot.
It's George on the wing. Pass to Filipowski. Back to George. This one for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. George has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. MP outside. Down low. George passes to Maxey. Philadelphia moving it around. The drive by MP. They swipe it. Here's Sensabaugh. Pass to Collier. And Legs, one thing we're seeing more of these days, head coaches who weren't necessarily high-profile guys coming in.
Well, I do think when you walk into a locker room having played before, there is a level of credibility that's automatically there. But in the age of analytics, it's probably less important that a head coach be a former NBA player. And we have seen it so many times. You just knew Embiid was going to finish that play.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Bailey's checked in for Utah. Grimes, he's checked in for the Sixers. Pass to Bailey. Back to George. Here's Sensabaugh. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to go on Paul George.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And so he makes both from the line.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
MP, the pass to Embiid. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Kessler.
Yeah, sometimes Embiid just overwhelms you inside, and that is going to draw some contact from the defense.
Joel Embiid, 2 shots.
And Embiid drops them both.
A big man with a nice shooting stroke. You love to see it.
Jazz trail by 16. George scanning the floor. And finished off by Kessler.
Yeah, every coach wants assisted buckets. Guys like George, they move the ball.
MP against Kessler. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. And here's what the Utah Jazz schedule looks like. On Monday, they'll host the Toronto Raptors. And then on Wednesday, they'll host the Washington Wizards.
And you know, for that matchup with the Nuggets, that's where you have to bring your A-plus effort, especially when you know you're going to be facing a more talented team.
All right, the Jazz making a change here. Nurkic just checked in.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
MP, the pass to Embiid, and it's in there. Embiid's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Well, Embiid now making it look easy out there. He's active and opportunistic in these pick-and-roll sets.
Now here's Nurkic. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there.
Well, give the defender credit. Sometimes it's enough to force the miss.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? MP with it. 22 points for him. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. MP's got 24.
And he is just piling up the numbers here. MP seems to improve every time we see him. Such an impressive talent.
George outside. There's a screen by Nurkic. George's shot is off. Philadelphia leading by 14. To the inside. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Well, he's just an elite scorer. Embiid, unstoppable.
Maxey against George. Pass to Filipowski. Up top, George. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Philadelphia on. And with the fourth quarter upon it. Getting ready for Utah. Kessler, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Filipowski comes in for Anderson. Sensabaugh is checked in for Bailey. And it's Keontae George in for Mann. MP's checked in for the Sixers. Edgecombe comes in for Maxey. We've got George. Kyle Filipowski is out there with Walker Kessler. Then there's Collier. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Utah right now.
After making 2 threes in the first half, the defense has really tightened up on him here, and he's yet to hit one in the second.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Collier. Kessler a screen. And he lobs it up to the rim. Just 5 on the clock, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Collier. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 16-6 run. MP, hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup. MP's got 28 points for the game. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. George outside. Pass to Collier. Utah moving the ball around. Here's Sensabaugh. Out to the wing. 11 feet out. Utah with another miss. The 76ers have gone 7 for 11 so far in the fourth. Back to MP from behind the arc. Hits a three-pointer. MP's got 7 points for the quarter.
Great job by MP there, staying ready, making himself a threat off the ball.
The Jazz have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this fourth quarter. Pass to Sensabaugh. Here's Collier. The 3-ball. Rebound by the 76ers. Drummond's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the 76ers.
They had more assists and shot the ball more efficiently. Those things tend to go hand in hand.
And that's so true. Without a doubt, their ball movement was essential to winning this game.
And this isn't something we get to see every day, folks. This team has fought their way to an amazing 71 total wins this year. Unbelievable.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
Well, when you notch a triple-double, you affect the game in every way. Just a great game for him tonight.
Nails it from 3. MP's got 36 points.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Filipowski sets a screen. Clock at 6. Here's Collier. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
First one falls for him.
Collier. 2 shots.
And so he hits both. Here's Edgecombe. MP looking around. Launches it. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
Oh, that's fun!
All right, ready for some rapid fire?
Shoot.
Tougher to defend off the dribble, Kyrie or Steph?
Steph.
Interesting. Why?
Well, both are going to make you look bad. Kyrie's handle's more likely to cost you 2 points. But Steph, see, that's going to cost you 3, baby.
All right. Tougher to stop in transition, LeBron or Giannis?
LeBron.
You wouldn't even consider Giannis?
Yeah, Giannis is a legend, but LeBron is LeBron.
Fair. All right.
Yeah.
You need to stop one person to win. Who's tougher, Shea or Jokic?
Ooh, now that's a tough one. Okay, both will, cook you more times than you want, to admit. But that's the crazy thing about today's NBA. The league is stacked. Stars on every team.
It's like tonight's matchup.
Exactly. This dude is no joke, but if I can outplay him in a win, that'll say a lot about my standing in this league.
What's up, MP?
Come over this weekend? Yeah, sounds good. I'm free Saturday night. Saturday?
Hey, man.
Yo, MP, let's go. Game time, MP. Game time.
Feeling you, MP.
Jared McCain.
Greg, we've got two teams that boast some serious firepower off the bench.
And that depth makes each team more difficult to defend, more unpredictable. Both sides have a lot of guys who can step up on any given night.
And always trying to find new ways to help his team. MP has zeroed in on winning his personal matchup each game.
Well, when you make a declaration the way MP did, you wonder how your team will react. Because sometimes a goal helps inspire everyone, but it can also serve as a distraction. In this case, it's the former. And MP has been locking his man down, and this team has been playing well.
So here's Oklahoma City starting group. Holmgren plays at the 4. With Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the small forward. The Thunder shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And DB, you watch how the Thunder play defense. Great rim protection.
Kevin, this philosophy is all about taking away the paint first. If the ball is in the paint, the Sharks are in the water.
Now, here's MP. Here's Embiid. That one, no good. Good D by Holmgren. Dort passes to SGA. The kick out to Williams. From outside, off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Maxey finds MP. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Holmgren outside. Pass to Williams. Oklahoma City moving it around. Here's Hartenstein. 6 on the shot clock. SGA, no good. MP, high post. He's against Hartenstein. Embiid sets the pick for MP. Popped up there for Embiid. It's stolen by Dort. Williams inside the line. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
Here's MP. We saw him with 39 points last game out. And good that time.
It's just so tough to knock Embiid off the block. That's his territory.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
Well, the best way to silence a crowd is with your offensive game. Those fans got quiet in a hurry when the buckets started raining down.
Quentin Grimes is checked in for Jared McCain. Hartenstein finds SGA. The kick out to Williams. The Thunder with another miss. 76ers trailing. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Jazz was all business. He had 39 points, and he did everything else he could have wanted as well, ending with a triple-double. And he was huge for them in that one. Talking to his coaches pregame, they hope he can repeat that performance with another one here tonight. Back to you.
Great stuff, Allie. We thank you. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
Williams looking over the floor. SGA on the wing. And the shot goes in.
Quick trigger there by SGA. I'll tell you, on the catch, be ready to rise and fire.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Oubre's checked in.
Substitution on the court.
.102 left here in the opening quarter. Inside, Drummond. Good in the assist goes to MP.
This is what we call strength from a veteran big man. Andre Drummond, no stranger to taking punishment and scoring through it.
Williams passes to Joe. Jang dishes to Wallace. Back to Joe. No good on the three. The 76ers leading by 3. Down low, here's Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
It's just too easy for Andre Drummond. Gets the inside position and leaves no doubt.
29 seconds left to play in the first. Joe passes to Jang. 16 seconds left in the first quarter. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
For Oklahoma City, they have missed both of their free throws tonight. 0 for 2 so far. That free throw, good from Jang. And Jang drops them both. There's 14 seconds left here in the first quarter. And here's MP for 3. Drops in the tray. MP's got 6 points.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
And a wide open look here for Wiggins. And so it's Philadelphia with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. Back to the action in just a minute. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Quentin Grimes out there with Edgecombe. Then it's MP. Then there's Kelly Oubre. And it's Drummond in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And Isaiah Joe, a high-level shooter, Doris, who does a lot of his damage off the catch.
Kevin, one of the prettiest jump shots in the league. This guy is always shot ready. The form is on point. The balance is there. You talk about a preeminent shooter, that is Isaiah Joe.
Outside Williams, and the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another flag.
The 76ers making a switch here. McCain's checked in. Williams can't hit. The 76ers leading by 8. To the inside, and stolen by Williams. It's Joe on the wing. Wallace looking for an opening. Fires the 3. Joe can't get it to go. Philadelphia's gone 3 or 4 from long range in the game. Back to MP. Pass to Oubre. Now Grimes. Lock at 6. The tray. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Grimes can be hot and cold, but boy, he gets that bucket down from 3.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And the 76ers making a change here. Maxi's checked in. And then for Oklahoma City, Holmgren comes in for Williams. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Isaiah Joe. Wiggins finds Wallace. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. And the basket by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Now, this is just bread and butter, folks. SGA lives inside the painted area.
And Greg, you were a point guard. How has that position evolved over the years?
Well, if you think of how much more of a court that has to be covered in the style,
You have to score more now to play the position. I think shooting becomes incredibly important. And then defensively, with all the switching, you got to be able to hold up against size and play all over the floor.
To the middle. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Boy, power play by Andre Drummond. He has made a career out of stress testing the rim.
Holmgren outside.
First half, 2 minutes.
Outside Williams. Here's Wallace. They grab their own miss. Count it. Holmgren's got 5.
I mean, length and skill. And Holmgren has a lot of both.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Some changes for Philadelphia. Embiid comes in for Drummond. And Oubre subbed in for Quentin Grimes. Then for the Thunder, Hartenstein's checked in for Wiggins. And it's Dort in for Williams. Embiid passes to Oubre. And finished off by Oubre.
That's just MP reading the defense, going through his progression, and making the right play.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Maxey against SGA. Here's Holmgren. That's good, and SGA with the assist. And that's now 7 points for Chet Holmgren. Oubre, a screen on Holmgren. Oubre, good. Oubre's got the lead up to 13 now for the 76ers.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Holmgren sets the screen for SGA. Drains it from beyond the arc. He's got 7.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander continues to hone in. When he's draining threes, he's almost unguardable.
MP dishes to Oubre. Over in the corner, Dort. And the Thunder, another 3.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
MP, the triple is down there.
In that first quarter, he's dropped 2 threes. Now he has another to his credit.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. Back to SGA. And the Thunder, another 3.
Oh, that look in his eyes. Shai wanted that answer badly.
MP deciding where to go with it. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
MP has been leading the charge for the 76ers. He was a true standout at the offensive end, both with his scoring and his passing. We'll return shortly.
And get ready for the fan.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Seems like they can't miss, just rolling offensively, getting whatever they want.
You haven't heard this in a while, fellas. SLN, Shaq-like numbers. When you're doing that, it means dominance.
That's exactly what I was going to say. Now it's time to check in on how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up.
We all have big expectations for MP, and he's crushing it. Lets his game do the talking. You like to see that from a young player.
I don't think there's any doubt that he's going to go far in this league.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3.
You can see MP just looking to continue to refine that three-point shooting.
Outside, Dort. Maxey against SGA. Takes it inside. Holmgren wide open. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. To the paint. And George kicks to Embiid. Embiid with the screen on Holmgren. Back to Embiid. Embiid powers it down.
And you do not want to be on the receiving end of that. Embiid throwing it down with some fun.
With the assist.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Outside, George. Outside, SGA. Williams for 3. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists in the game. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Now we have a chance to pay homage to the Eastern Conference Player of the Week, MP.
And you just look at the point totals that he has posted up during that time frame. Just some unreal numbers. Hard to argue with him as the pick when he is just putting up huge stats on offense and carrying this team with his scoring ability.
On the left block, and no good, trying to use the glass. And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. A 12-point game. And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
A moment here now to see the numbers for Chet Holmgren. And so here is Oklahoma City, down by 12. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Dead-eye shooting from Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Maxey passes to MP. The screen on Holmgren. And MP responds with a triple.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Outside, SGA. Oklahoma City moving it around. And a miss there on the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
McCain's shot is off. Thunder trailing by 12. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Maxey covering. Dort kicks to Williams. And a wide open look for SGA. That doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander.
Listen, things aren't going his way right now, but listen, you just keep going, keep working at it.
A three-pointer is right on target.
And being able to spot up for that jump shot is really a skill MP has improved.
Williams, a screen on Maxey. Bounce pass from SGA. Shot clock at 5. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
And I love the competitive edge Holmgren plays with, coming right back with his own triple.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Grimes is checked in for Philadelphia. The Thunder also changing it up. Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Cason Wallace comes in for Williams. And it's Isaiah Joe in for George.
Yeah, you can see the team is just continuing to call his number. Until the defense figures it out, it ain't going to change.
Shoots a fader. SGA, no good.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
SGA against Maxey. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go.
Boy, this guy has completely lost his focus. Nothing working.
Embiid, the putback, and Embiid is right there. And the 76ers lead by 19.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Pass to Holmgren. To the middle. To end the run. And it's Grimes with the rebound.
And they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive. Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way. But he is so efficient, so productive. But for them to have real success, he needs help.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here?
Changes for Philadelphia. Embiid, he's checked in for Drummond. Embiid comes in for Oubre, and it's George in for Quentin Grimes. Then for the Thunder, Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Holmgren comes in for Wiggins, and it's Dort in for Wallace. We've got Jared McCain, MD out there with Paul George. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Maxey in at the point. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. And MP throws it down.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
Maxey against Gilgeous-Alexander. For three, Holmgren. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. MP outside. Embiid sets the pick for MP. Pass to McCain. We all hear about AI in the workplace, and I don't mean Allen Iverson, although we could put him in the workplace. Greg, now teams are using computers to break down the action.
Yeah, able to use camera tracking to assess credit and blame, right? So maybe the little things in winning plays that went unnoticed, they won't be overlooked much anymore.
Holmgren with a screen on McCain. Dort passes to Williams. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. They get it back. Embiid laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the 76ers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And, of course, this season for these guys has been just remarkable. Win after win, we've watched them take on the best teams in the league and dispatch them with ease. Tonight will mark win number 72, adding to the storied season one more time.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, Just a monster game for MP.
There isn't much else you want from someone. He gave it his all and was rewarded with a triple-double.
And the shot is good.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Holmgren kicks to Dort. Williams for three. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. MP outside. No good there. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they couldn't have.
MP, they say the season's a marathon and not a sprint. You seem to breeze through tonight pretty easily, getting a win while facing one of the top players at your position. Talk to me.
See you again. The next event.
Dumb. I put a lot of pressure on myself when talking about wanting to be the best in the league at my position. I wouldn't do that if I didn't think I could back it up. Tonight, I backed it up.
Well, thanks for your time, MP.
Always.
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dominic, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Dorisburg, Greg.
When you bring reports, saw a little green bit come out every day. Yeah.
About game time. Bring the pain time.
He's about to tear the roof off.
We want your time if you...
Up next, the Bulls taking on the 76ers. And as teams run through the finish line of the season, Grant, there must be a certain amount of reflection happening.
For teams that are out of it, they might start that process now. But who has time for that if you're playoffs bound?
And the starting group for Chicago. Giddey is the one, with White by his side at the 2. Buzelis out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's Dosunmu in at the 3, the small forward. Chicago passing it around. Dosunmu can't hit. For 3, George. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
They're capable of shooting 40% from deep for a season. Paul George is steady from downtown.
White for 3. The rebound by MP. Philadelphia has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Fires the 3. Pure from three-point range.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Well, Grant, you look at the Bulls, middling on both ends. What's their biggest need?
You know, B.A., I think it's length and athleticism. You can't have enough of those type of players in today's game. You look at their activity stats, the steals, offensive rebounds, very much in need of a boost.
Now here's MP. Coming off 41 points last game out.
Well, early in this game, they've made one good play after another.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here.
Here they come. Nice round of applause for your 76ers ENT.
As the postseason nears, these power rankings really shape our expectations for the playoffs. You take a look at the Lakers. They're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Well, right now for the 76ers, they've had a cold stretch and are desperately looking to end their losing streak. You can bet tensions are high in that locker room.
To end the run, it's hauled in by the Sixers. MP's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Not an ideal start for them. Still looking for their first field goal after 4 misses.
Back to George. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 3 assists in the game.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Now here's White. An effective score for them, scoring around 21.5 points a game. Picked by Vucevic. From deep, Giddey on target from range.
Well, they missed their first 4 shots, but finally able to get one on the board. Sometimes you just need to see that first one go down.
Stan, when you look at Josh Giddey's game, how would you best describe it?
Well, B.A., he's a triple-double threat. Taller playmaker, sees the floor well, can rebound. I love his versatility.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the 76ers?
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Oklahoma City was all business. He ended up with 41 points, and that's not to mention the fact that by the end of the night, he had a triple-double. He just went out there and played his game, absolutely owning the opposition in the process. Back to you guys.
Great report there, Allie. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Now here's White. He had 9 points in his last time out. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. They beat the Bulls during their last encounter in Chicago.
And they won that last game between these teams easily, posting a scorching hot field goal percentage.
MP with it. Giddy defends. MP, the pass to George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the three-pointer goes. MP's got 12 points.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row. And the defense has to offer more resistance. Can't let guys like Buzelis get this close to the rim.
Maxey passes to MP. Lets the 3 fly. And George gets it to go on the assist by MP. He's got 16.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Buzelis. Joel Embiid pulls it down.
You can't play better defense than that, patrolling that mid-range area.
Here's MP. Again, Philadelphia.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a commanding 22-point lead going into the break. Their defensive efforts have paid off. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Or the 76ers at the top of their game, huh?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
Yeah, it's the kind of offense every coach loves to see. Selfless and smart.
We've got Jared McCain. Andre Drummond is out there with MP. Then there's Edgecombe, and it's Oubre in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Pass to MP. The 3 is up. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Terry, the pass to Collins. To the paint. Oh, deflected. Here we go. The Sixers on the break. And Drummond with the jam.
Well, physically attacking the rim is something Drummond does well. And the lob pass only makes it easier for him.
And so here is Chicago. This game following their win against the Rockets.
They really had a strong night shooting the basketball. They got hot and stayed hot.
No, you're not going to lose many games shooting the percentage they did. That takes a disciplined effort.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Grimes, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Then for Chicago, Buzelis is checked in for Williams. DeSumo comes in for Herter. And it's White in for Terry. Out to the right wing. Back to MP. Drummond with the screen. MP with it. Picked up by Collins. MP, the pass to Drummond. Collins with the rebound.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
Here's Jones. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Houston. Off the mark from 16 feet. MP looking around. And it's already hard enough to play D in this league. Some people feel that traveling has gotten out of control, Coach.
Well, I don't know if it's gotten out of control, B.A. I think the referees do a pretty good job on traveling. I think what's important for the referees is they have to be able to determine which travel calls gain a guy an advantage and which ones you could let go because they have no effect on the play.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. The Chicago Bulls retiring the jersey of hometown hero and former league MVP Derrick Rose. His coach with the Bulls, Tom Thibodeau, said, "The true measure of a man is how he handles adversity, and nobody did it better. He always found a way to rise above, and there's no question in my mind he is a Hall of Fame player." Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you.
He's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Now a timeout called by Chicago. MP really making a difference here.
With the way he's cooking, they have to find a way to run him off his spot more.
Changes here for the 76ers. Embiid comes in for Drummond, and it's Maxey in for Oubre. Then for Chicago, Nikola Vucevic. He's coming in for Collins, and it's Josh Giddey in for Jones. The crossover. Buzelis' shot is good.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
MP inside. Now here's Dosunmu, covered by Grimes. Pass to Vucevic. Dosunmu for three. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit.
The fadeaway. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Right side McCain. Philadelphia moving it around. Here's MP. Chicago with a rebound.
You got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Pass to Giddey. It's Vucevic, high post, just 5 to shoot, over MP, and Vucevic gets it to go on the assist from Giddey.
Still so consistent from the mid-range. This has been a staple of Vucevic's game for a long time.
The Sixers with another miss. Chicago has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Pass to McCain. Now here's MP. Inside. And the basket by Embiid. Embiid's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Yeah, getting aggressive in the paint. Look at Joel putting his size to work.
To the inside. Vucevic. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good!
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
Yeah, really a perfect way to finish that quarter on a strong, positive note.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers continuing to pile it on, up 22 as we head to the break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Back after this.
Come one, come all.
These are proven games, but you can talk all you want. But can you back it up?
They've said outwardly they feel they deserve more respect. And moving on now to that first half, tough sledding so far for the Bulls.
You can't stop anybody.
Thanks as always.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room because you're right. He's the problem right now.
And so in the game for the Bulls, Giddey is the one with White by his side at the 2. Dosunmu is out there with Buzelis. And it's Vucevic in at the center position. He buries it from 3. Maxey's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to Buzelis. Here's Dosunmu. Fires from deep. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. MP's got rebound number 7 tonight.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Already showing some solid skills as a passer. That'll really serve MP well in the long run of his career.
DeSumo on the wing. 4-3. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. Giddey's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. As we approach the playoffs, let's see how the East is looking. You take a look at Philadelphia. They have looked in control all season long, aren't showing any signs of taking their foot off the gas anytime soon. And, of course, Chicago, they're in 7th place right now.
Well, right now for the 76ers, they've really set the standard in their conference. On track to claim home court advantage in the playoffs. They feel this is their year. And you know what? They may be right.
Back to Giddey from downtown. And Grimes pulls it down.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
MP outside to the paint. Here's Embiid. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Embiid's got 4 points this quarter.
That's a perfect 4 for 4 to open up the second half. Couldn't have asked for a better start after the break.
Maxey against Giddey. And here's Vucevic, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. The rebound by Maxey.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Punching it in on the drive. MP doesn't mess around when he's got a lane to the rim.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Outside Giddey. Back to DeSumo. Pass to Buzelis. Beyond the arc. He drops it from range. Buzelis has got 7 points.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Kobe White becoming an offensive focal point, saying it means a lot that my coaches and my teammates trust me. The only thing that can prepare you for this is going through it. For me to become the player I want to be, I need those moments. It's all part of the learning process and the journey. PA, back to you.
Okay, Allie, good stuff. And it's Giddey missing. And the 76ers with possession. They're on a 14-6 run. A 6'8" point guard, Josh Giddey's length gives him a massive advantage, Greg.
Oh, it does, B.A. He's too big for opposing ones to guard. It's tough putting a wing on him, and Giddey just makes you change your defensive game plan.
DeSumo outside. Pass to Buzelis. Fires for 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got 5 rebounds in the game. From deep, MP. And the 76ers another 3.
Yeah, just another thing MP does for this team. Space the floor.
And here's White. 55 seconds left in the third quarter. 5 on the clock. Picked by Vucevic. From deep, Giddey. Rebound by the 76ers.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
MP shot is off. And Giddey has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. White, the pass to Vucevic for 3. It's hauled in by the Sixers. MP's got rebound number 8 now. In the layup. MP's got 10 points in the quarter.
Well, the way MP runs screen and roll, you think he's been in this league for over a decade.
From deep, Giddey. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's MP making things happen for the 76ers. He puts together. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification.
checked in for Watford. So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Collins. Buzelis comes in for Williams. Dosunmu, he's checked in for Herter. And it's Josh Giddey in for Jones. Pass to Vucevic. Over Drummond. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist from White.
Such a smooth jumper. Nikola Vucevic.
MP is out there with Andre Drummond. Then there's Kelly Oubre. Then there's Edgecombe. And it's McCain in at the 2. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Giddey passes to Vucevic. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
Oh, MP throws it down.
You know, it makes you think about all the highlight reels MP is going to make over his career. Nice throwdown right there.
Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Pass to Vucevic. And they tell players your career is short. Maximize your earnings. But sometimes guys take less credit.
And, you know, different things go into that. Winning, comfort, and in some cases you're talking legacy, you know, for those rare players who've been with one team their whole career.
MP outside. The 3. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Well, Chicago's shooting 34% thus far in this game. Outside White. There's a minute 26 left in the game. Over Edgecombe. White can't hit.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the 76ers.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And with the year they've had, you expect nothing less than a victory every time they take the court. Another stellar outing for them here tonight.
And with just one game left to play between them, they've captured the first 2 meetings of the year.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
Well, he was the reliable option for them on just about every possession. So dependable, always making the right decision.
MP outside. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Dosunmu outside, fires the 3. The rebound by MP. The deep 3. Yes. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. Showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
That looked good.
Well, excuse me.
Way to get it, EMP!
Good boy, good boy. Let him shoot that.
Bro, that shot is.
Come on. All day, baby. That's what I want to see. Yes. Easy.
Oh, that's how it's gonna be.
Good rebound, MP.
Nice shot. Keep it going.
I'll back up my game. Oh, yeah. That's right. It's
You're like money in the bank.
This is automatic.
One more.
Time to get in some work.
On the wing. Hey, watch it, watch it, watch it. Right here. Stay there. I see him. Grab that boy. Oh, that's all you, boy. Can't fake you. Come on, all day. Screen coming. Woo!
Y'all ready to lose?
I got him, I got him. Good take, man. I got your help. Shot. Good bucket, FP. That's a foul. I want to get it. Come on now, baby. Put it back up. Put it back up. Stay out here. Get out here. We're here. We're here. Keep it going. That's all day. Hey, who got him? Watch outside. Oh, hit that. Hey. Screen coming. Out, out. Stay there, stay there. Yo, mismatch, help him out. Hey, right here. Got him. Watch the screen. Shot, shot. Hey, just back it in, shot. Back it in. Yeah, there you go, man. Up and go. Yo, we got this. Don't worry. Hey, hey. I got ball. Watch out. Get it. Yo, watch him. Whose man is that? Hey, put it back, put it back. Good pass, baby. Move around. Oh, now we're rolling. Pick coming, pick coming, pick coming. Yo, put pressure on him.
Well, we good. Let's get y'all.
Hey. Nice shot, Joel. I got it. Keep firing that. Jump on him. Shot. Hey, send him home. Easy. Yeah, send him home. Boy. Watch outside. Bust that. Yo, watch it. Let's go. Hey, get up. Nice shot, AD. No. Right there. Good boy. Yes, sir.
Your data about to be read.
I got you quiet real quick, huh?
Looking good, MP. So I read a lot of hype for Shimon was like,
don't have enough data to make that any more important than we do. Point.
Looking to join us for future Charlotte Hornets games? Head to the concourse. Starting at center, 6 feet 10 inches, number 22, Mason
And GA, we've got two teams coming into this game on dueling hot streaks.
It's hard not to be excited for this one. Both are looking at this game as an opportunity to make a statement.
Look at the 76ers starting group. Jared McCain is out there with Tyrese Maxey. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then it's MP. And it's George in at the 3 spot. And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. Left side, ball, 6 to shoot. That shot off the mark. Here's Philadelphia. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
I had a chance to catch up with Charlotte's head coach. I wondered what coach has in store for PG tonight. Hopefully a low-scoring game, Coach joked, going on to say, we'll throw some aggressive defenses his way, but we also have to play him well when he's off the ball. It's a tricky assignment, so Coach is aware this is going to be a challenge for his team. Kevin, back to you.
Allie, thank you so much. Now, here's MP. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game.
Getting to his spots. He's making some good reads and really benefiting his team.
Over the last 2 decades, Kemba Walker has been one of the few bright spots, Clark, for Charlotte basketball.
Yeah, you look back at his time there. He led the Hornets to their last 2 playoff appearances, Kevin. He retired as their all-time leading scorer, and now they're thrilled to have Kemba Walker back as a player enhancement coach.
Down low, Maxey, good, and the assist goes to MP.
You know, Maxey finds all kinds of ways to score, and he knows only one speed. Flat out, all out.
Outside, Sexton. Back to ball. The floater. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And LaMelo saw the defense and went right to the floater. That's a heads-up play.
George passes to MP. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The Hornets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Back to ball. Miller outside. Takes the 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
They're a little slow out of the gates. Just 1 for 4 from the field so far.
That one goes in. MP's got 11.
Despite his youth, MP showing grown man strength.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. 11-point game. They faced off right here last time they met, but the home club just couldn't pull out the win.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. It may very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
Good work there as it goes. 13 points in the game.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Outside, Ball. On the wing, Miller. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Plumlee sets the pick for Miller. Plumlee, it's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. Quentin Grimes is checked in for Philadelphia. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. The three from MP. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Here's Knipple. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Williams against MP. Outside, Green. And George gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Miles Bridges, he's checked in for Pat Connaughton. Then for the 76ers, Drummond's checked in for Joel Embiid. Oubre comes in for George. And it's Edgecombe in for Maxey. Now, here's Bridges. Turned in an outstanding game against New York. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first quarter. MP dishes to Oubre. Here's Edgecombe. No good with the triple. Hornets trail by 14. Pass to Knipple. Back to Bridges. Misses from close range.
You won't see that from him very often, missing the bunny like that.
The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. 76ers lead by 14. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And I really liked how they moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, they've got MP. Quentin Grimes out there with Edgecombe. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Oubre in at the three, the small forward. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Bulls was a man on a mission. He finished with 47 points, and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? What a game for him, and against their rivals, no less, which had to make him feel extra special. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, as always, Allie, for that great report. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him. It might force him to adjust or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
And that one's good. Drummond.
Love that play call by MP, finding a way to create for his team.
Here's Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Well, you know, he may be a bit undersized at the floor, but he makes up for it with his athleticism.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Ball's checked in for Charlotte. Then for the 76ers, Jared McCain comes in for Kelly Oubre, and Maxey subbed in for Edgecombe. You know, Clark, in terms of guarding multiple positions, few do it better than Grant Williams.
Yeah, Grant is really special defensively. I mean, he doesn't have the greatest size, and he's not a tremendous athlete, but what he has is savvy and a willingness to use his body to make it hard for the opponent. He guards 1 through 5 effectively, and he's got the strength to guard guys much bigger than him.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Now, Ball. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now, here's MP. No points to be had here. Misses for the 5th time in 13 tries. To the inside. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. MP's got his 6th rebound on the night. In the corner, it's McCain.
2 minutes remaining in the half. 2 minutes.
Kicks it out to MP. And the 3 ball is good. MP's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Gotta contest MP from out there. He is more than capable from 3.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Well, he's kind of deflating their chances, and I know he really wants to help the team, but this is not the way to go about it.
Now, here's MP. 23 points in the game. Sinks the triple.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. And some changes here for the 76ers. Joel Embiid comes in for Drummond. And Oubre subbed in for Quentin Grimes. 1:19 left now here in the second. Sexton kicks the ball. Charlotte moving it around. And here's Miller outside.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
MP passes to Embiid. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 4 assists now tonight. Miller outside. Pass to Salon. Now, here's Sexton. Shot to stop the run. MP grabs the miss. MP's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Fires from deep. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
That's why you set screens for MP. He knows how to use them and knock shots down off of them.
Pass to Salon. Sexton against McCain. Now Miller. 5 on the clock. Here's Salon. Charlotte no good that time either.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
It's his first trip to the line.
2 shots.
Well, free throw drops for Embiid. The 76ers making a switch here. And Embiid drops them both. Miller outside. No good on the last second attempt there. Embiid getting it done for the Philadelphia 76ers. He put together quite a quarter. 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
You take a look at the Hornets. A month left to play. Dog days. A lot of teams on autopilot. They seem to be in that group.
And let's move on to that first half. Talk about a rough start for the Charlotte Hornets.
Their opponent is...
And that'll do it for halftime.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
At the forward spots, it's Miller and Bridges. LaMelo Ball is out there with Colin Sexton. And it's Plumlee in at the center position. So that's the Hornets 5. Some say, Clark, the game has lost its physicality, with fewer fouls called on average than in any previous decade.
You know, I don't necessarily fully agree with that, Kevin. Sure, the game is still physical. Some of the hard fouls, and because the game was played closer to the basket in the past, lent itself to more fouls being called and more bumping and thumping. It's more perimeter oriented now, but I don't know if it's necessarily less physical. And Kevin, I don't actually mind fewer foul calls. I like the players being able to play and put the ball in the basket as much as possible.
Now, MP. Following the miss by LaMelo Ball from deep. Oh, and the jam by Embiid.
Embiid is unstoppable, just too strong for the defense, no matter what they throw at him.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
At the line for the 76ers, Joel Embiid. One shot.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Plumlee dishes the ball. Fires the three. Charlotte again missing.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And the basket by Embiid.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Many have predicted an all-star future for Brandon Miller. He said, I don't really read anything like that. I just focus on what I can do today. It's all about the work. That's the only way to get better. I just came in with the mindset of making my team better and being a winning player. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. And that one falls for Bridges.
In addition to being a talented scorer, Bridges also gets a good amount of board work done, too. He's a terrific all-around player.
Now, here's Maxey. He has 5. MP passes to George. And George with the stuff.
Look, in deference to his age, he's not going to throw it down like he used to, but PG can still rock that rim.
Ball feeling it out a bit. MP against Bridges. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Let's take a look at the numbers for him. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Drummond's checked in for Joel Embiid. Oubre comes in for George. Quentin Grimes is checked in for Jared McCain. And it's Edgecombe in for Maxey. And there's the bucket from MP.
He's been terrific offensively. You can bet they'll feed him down the stretch, that's for sure.
On the wing, Bridges, covered by MP. Ball from long range. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. MP's got 11 rebounds in the game. Inside, Oubre kicks to Drummond. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. MP passes to Drummond. Bridges outside. Plumlee banked in off the glass. Plumlee's got his second basket of the night.
Well, I tell you, Bridges doing a nice job there, and his teammates appreciate when he looks to get them involved.
Drummond with a screen on Bridges. MP dishes to Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Now, here's Bridges. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. And there's the bucket from MP.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too, as a matter of fact. I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Here's Ball. Plumlee sets the pick for Miller. Unloads, and Charlotte again with the bucket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Drummond. MP looking around. Shot clock at 6. Puts up a deep 3. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable. Ball
with it. Puts up a three. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level
deciding to change it up. And the Hornets call time here.
Let's hear it for all the dancers.
Pass to Miller. Outside, Ball. Now Sexton. Back to Ball. The call will be against VJ Edgebone. That's his first foul. And Clark, one idea the Commissioner Silver mentioned, shortening NBA games to 40 minutes as opposed to the current 48 minutes. What are your thoughts there?
You know, Kevin, I don't know if shortening the game would be an answer. I certainly would love to see the season shortened to take maybe 12 to 14 games off the regular season. I think would go a long way to enhancing the season-long quality of play.
Taking a look at the 76ers. MP out there with Edwards. Then there's Quentin Grimes. Then there's Edgecombe. And it's Drummond in at the 5. Shots good by Miller.
And nice mechanics from Miller there. Ready to fire as that pass was coming.
And here is MP. He takes it in. And Drummond gets it to go on the assist by MP. 10 points for Drummond.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Outside, Sexton. Back to Ball. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Outside for Sexton. 5 to shoot. From downtown, and it's the Hornets, another 3.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the 76ers.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And words can hardly describe the way these guys have come out game after game after game and been dominant facing both conferences. When they hit the 72-win mark, we thought it couldn't continue. And when they rewrite the record books once more, we'll say, wow, we were glad we watched it all. What a team.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad.
And believe you me, they'll be gunning for the sweep in that third meeting.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Out to Edwards. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Pass to Grimes. And here is MP. The jump hook, and that one is good.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
The 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were...
Come on this weekend? Yeah, sounds good. I'm free Saturday night. Saturday? Yeah, that works. Yeah.